I wanted to talk a little about ये जो एक accusation है which comes from religious people often whenever I or any other atheist makes any content criticizing any aspect of religion or spirituality, and they say that we are imposing our view on them and that we are attacking religion. Pay attention to these words, imposing and attacking, because they're very important. And the point is that this is a little bit like a British officer coming to a freedom fighter and saying, "You are imposing your ideas on us." Because we do live in a society where religion controls almost everything. We live in a society where, if you look at cinema, there is religion. If you look at hotels, there is religion in the dietary preferences part. If you look at television, there is religion. If you look at politics, there is religion. If you look at education, there is religion. If you look at science, people are trying to shove religion in there also. You look at the military, there is religion. You look at any aspect of life, there is religion. Religious people somehow think this is the default state of being. And when someone questions this, they feel attacked. Or the ridiculous accusation that when an atheist says that religion should not be everywhere, the atheist is imposing their view on the religious people who are so innocent and so harmless that they were not doing any harm to people or society. When all of a sudden, these atheists came out of God knows where, pun intended, and started imposing their views on us. Religious people get attacked by other religious people. So when an atheist says that religion should not have so much control over society, what they are doing is offering a solution to this problem. They're fighting back against increasingly dangerous looking future scenarios. To the religious imagination, this does not appear to be a solution. If you ask a person from religion A, what is the solution to violence being perpetrated by people from religion B? They will say, religion A should have all the power and religion B should not have any power. And when that happens, we will have the exact same problems. Exact same problems, regardless of how many excuses people give in defense of the religion, regardless of how peaceful people think their religion is. By the way, this word peaceful is used by people from all religions. So don't jump to any conclusions about who I'm talking about. I'm talking about a very general thing, and this is universal almost. Everyone thinks that their religion is peaceful and calm and designed to do good, while all the others are bad. They represent the worst instincts of humanity. My religion is very special. And there is another thing that they say. It's about how when an atheist says that religion is bad, we are told that no, religion is okay. It's some people who are doing the bad things. It is some people who are maligning the name of religion, because without those some people, religion is absolutely nice. There is nothing bad written in any religious books. There is no mention of killing people who are disbelievers, or there is no mention of casteism. There is no mention of some people being the chosen ones of God and everyone else deserving to die. There is nothing like that in religion. Only some people are misinterpreting these things to mean bad things. My position, at the very least, as an atheist, is that all people are good. There are no bad people. And therefore, religion cannot possibly be being corrupted by some people. The bad things that are happening, they're happening because some people have been fed a steady diet of bad ideas their whole life. There are adults who think that the punishment for leaving their religion should be death. There are adults who think that the punishment for marrying outside their caste should be death. These are not inherently bad people. They're acting in bad ways because of the teachings of their religion. And when this is pointed out, people say that this is imposition of views that are anti-religion. अरे भैया, लोग ही नहीं बचेंगे तो धर्म का क्या करोगे? When an atheist suggests that something in a religion should change, or even somewhat angrily sometimes that a religion should be abolished completely, religious people should listen. Because maybe there is something there that will make the religion itself a better thing. It will improve their faith system. It will improve their lifestyle. Because if an atheist says these things and religious people say, no, you stay out of the conversation because we will decide what to do with our religion, the only conversations you guys will be having is whether I should pray looking in this direction or whether I should pray looking in that direction. The fundamental problems with your religion, which invariably always have to do with power, will not get solved at all because you are not even looking at those problems. And when someone is looking at those problems and pointing out that these are problems, you refuse to acknowledge them as problems. You refuse to acknowledge that religious, superstitious thinking is hollowing out the brains of an entire generation who is getting a scientific education on paper, but at the same time continues to believe ridiculously outdated concepts, ridiculously unscientific, irrational ideas, and this is the dangerous part, doing activism to have these ideas included in education and policy making. By the way, perish the thought that this is something new. Perish the thought that atheism is something modern that is challenging a worldview of yours that has existed for millennia without being questioned. When an atheist says that religion has problems, he's simply saying what many people have said before him or her. Religion has never been unquestioned. Unbelief, lack of belief in supernatural elements, supernatural deities, creatures, practices, systems has always been around. By the way, there was never a point of time in history when everyone in any society unanimously agreed on the truth of a religion. There was always a group of people who were doubtful. And that's the community we atheists represent. We think doubt is a good thing. We think that doubt is the equivalent of hacking culture. You are checking to see if culture holds up. You are hitting a pot to make sure that it does not break. The result can be twofold. It can be that someone can look at the pot and say, hey, that part looks weak, maybe we should strengthen it. Or the pot may break, in which case it can be rebuilt stronger. So, social issues ke bare mein, when an atheist says, ki, hey, this is a problem, we should look at it, don't close your eyes. Don't say questions should not be raised. Don't say this is bad and dangerous and destructive. Atheists are not trying to destroy religion, although that may be the way our rhetoric sometimes comes across. Atheists are trying to build a better society. And we are of the opinion that if that means religion needs to go, then that's okay. Society is more important than religion. Human beings, their lives and welfare and happiness is more important than religion. That, I believe, is the end of the rant. If you want, you can subscribe. I make videos on this channel about atheism. Bye.